Mic check, mic check. Make sure everything sounding and looking right. You know, we get technical difficulties in here. Trying to make sure everything else looking right. Mic check. There we go. Alright. We're good. Oh man. Let me go ahead and sound the bat signal to everybody. Got a show tonight. However long we do. Settle in, man. There we go. There we go. Headset on right. Can you hear me clearly? Get this pregame show on the road. Barely hear it. All right, man. Really not much positive to say about tonight's game. Goes without saying, it's gonna be a tough game if you are. It's game. I don't blame you if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I do not blame you if you do not want to watch it. Hell, I don't even blame you if you ain't trying to watch anything that Mavs content. Watch a pregame show. So here's the news, man. Let me go and break the news down to you. We got a starting lineup out here. Let me pull up. The game states that the game is gonna start at 6. It's gonna be on ESPN, so like at 6:40. Never know. So this is our lineup tonight. So Kyrie Irving is still gonna be out with a foot soreness. Then Christian Wood is a game time decision. We'll double check here in a second if they need any declarations about ability. But Jaden Hardy gets to start tonight. Hardaway Jr. is also starting. Reggie Bullock and Josh Green and Dwight. That is your starting lineup. Really not much to be excited about other than to see the continued development Jaden Hardy. That's going to be a positive thing for Josh Green still get some more reps, get his confidence back. And it is official. Look at this. I do not blame Christian Wood whatsoever, but he has right foot soreness. Missed tonight's game again. Team Tank, baby. We on the Team Tank train. That's the train we all need to get on. And I had said today, what did I say? I tweeted something out. Light of the Christian Wood potential injury news. I've said Wood needs to sit out tonight. Not like them 15 minutes gonna help anyway. Jason Kidd is cooked. Yeah, I mean it's not like Jason Kidd was. Not like Jason Kidd was even going to play Christian Wood tonight. Let's be completely honest. Christian Wood was probably gonna get a mere 14 to 15 minutes. What is sitting out gonna actually do? Sitting out gonna hurt him tonight? No. Tonight's gonna be a little bit different tonight as far as the show is concerned. We've already done a Keys to Victory segment. Over under. We'll probably do over under. Really, tonight's show, since it's been like cut in half, this game started a lot earlier. I had to kind of get out of work, but I actually ended up we're able to have this 30 to 40 minute session here. So if y'all want to like just vent in the comments, bro, y'all want to just discuss whatever y'all want to discuss, this is what we're gonna be here for, man. We're gonna be here to chat it up, talk about this Mavs season. Will we tank? Will we not? Actually, for a fact, glad we're here already. Get straight into the over under. All right, got a question for what is my mic is working. Okay, I'm about to say what the hell's going on. Well, wanted to put a poll in the chat real quick, but what's up, Noah? He says, what's good, TGK? Is Kyrie playing tonight? I know he was questionable. He is out, bro. He is 100% out. Matter of fact, I can show you. He was deemed out long before we got to this point. So Mavs PR, they kind of give you the update about these players. Earlier, about an hour ago, Kyrie Irving, right foot soreness. Luka Doncic will remain out. Right? And then Christian Wood was questionable, and then now he's officially out. Interesting turn of events, which has definitely changed my perspective on the season. And I want to ask y'all a question in the chat, man. I see y'all ain't commenting too much. Y'all probably just want to hear some noise, right? But I got something for y'all. I got a question for you. Question about Mavs. Oh, here we go. Here's the question, right? Should the Mavs move forward? Let me know here, man. Should the Mavs tank, or should they try to get into this play-in playoff round? I'm of the mindset that at this point you could potentially get your pick. It is a top 10 protected pick from the New York Knicks. Going a good little losing streak, you could get into the sixth worst team in the league. Look at the standings. Perfect. Talking about it. Let me show you what the hell I'm I want y'all to see what I'm looking at. Shout out to everybody that is watching. Ain't not a game nobody wants to watch tonight. No Kyrie, no Christian Wood, no Luka. But look at this, right? Mavericks on 8th, we're 34 and 34. If we go on a really good losing streak, we can lap Utah, we can lap Oklahoma, we can lap Lakers, we can lap Pelicans. It'll be kind of hard to catch Portland Trail. Today we finish worst. Bottom four in the West. Then you look at the East, right? It's gonna be this team that's ahead of you. So you got 3 teams. Actually, a couple of other teams that are still ahead of you as far as losses are concerned. I think if we go on a good little run of like those 1, 2, 3. Indiana and Washington. Then we could catch them too. If we just really start losing. Then we could catch Portland if we really start losing. All right, so let's say the Rockets and Spurs have a worse record and really like dig into this team tank thing, right? The Pistons could have a worse record than us, and the Hornets. Then the Magic, I'm like, so if we're really going on a really good losing streak, right? At best, we could be the 5th best odds. We could be the 5th worst team, right? First, Rockets ahead of us, Pistons and Hornets. At worst, we could be an 8th. We could be 8th worst at worst. At best, we could be 5th. So that is the odds, right? There's some odds. So let me show you. And I know it's crazy to talk about tanking this late in the season, but what has Jason Kidd showed us that is going to be able to lead to any kind of success? The guy can't even coach us out of a problem. He can't even coach us out into a victory, bro. That is what's baffling to me. So, I'm in the NBA draft owner. They give the team many ping pong. Oh, this is the odd. Breaks it down some more. If I could get to it, breaks it down better. I want to see like what pick gets how many ping pongs. Okay, there we go. So your lottery probability, say you're like the 3 teams, you get 14% chance to get the number 1 pick. Then say we're 5th, right? Say we're 5th, Mavs would have a 10% chance of getting the number 1 pick. Okay, so this is 8th, we would get a 6% chance getting the number 1 pick. So that's what I'm saying. There's some silver lining if we're just gonna tank, right? No Kyrie, no Christian Wood, no Luka Doncic. And what are we expecting here, right? Are we expecting that we're gonna just eventually just start winning out of nowhere? Do we think Jason Kidd is just gonna be able to out-coach himself from the corner that he placed himself in? Because remember, he is not a savior. He is not a savior, nor is he a head coach. Jason Kidd is cooked. And I hate to say it, because all year I've been like, he's gonna figure it out. But now I'm done, dog. Cooked, bro. Against the Memphis Grizzlies, last game when you could have won it, you only played Christian Wood 15 minutes. That is actually what RC just said. What's up, RC? He says, does tanking mean firing Kidd would happen? A firing of Kidd would happen. Anyone that's running a legitimate organization that, they can see trends, they can see data, like Mark Cuban would. You can analyze data and view the data and see where the shortcomings have come. A lot of them have come through Jason Kidd's reluctance to make the correct changes, make the correct calls, his inability to create plays at the end of the game. There's so many games that he has cost us victories on, right? Yeah. Team tank means not only do we get another player, a potential good player, right? Like you would hope you could get Scooter, right? Or even Victor, ideally. But at the same time, you need to go ahead and get a new coach. Get a coach that can call play. Get a coach that can hold players accountable. I understand Kidd has cool connections, but on the court, the product he gives you on the court doesn't give you a puncher's chance. You know what I'm saying? He lets you throw that punch, but is he gonna land it? I don't have the confidence the optimism in the idea that Jason Kidd and knock out puncher's punch. The puncher's chance is punch. I don't even know if he can do that. Rel, what's up, bro? Rel. Hey, bro, I've been watching your shows, and it's funny how you be like, you be talking about a certain player or something like that. You're like, oh, who's that? Oh, he plays? Like, players. It's a nice bit. I like it. Dan, yo, TGK, what's up, Dan? Let me know what's on your mind, man. Let me see. Uh-oh, hold on. We gotta get the Koi over here, man. Boy. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Says much love, TGK. I'm only watching for Jaden and Josh, to be honest. Yes, that is the silver lining tonight. If we're looking for a silver lining tonight, it's the fact that Jaden Hardy, Josh Green get more playing time. And I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna tank, let's properly tank, but let's think in the future, right? Let's go ahead. Let's develop Jaden Hardy, get Josh Green more reps offensively. But then when we come into next year and we got Victor Wembanyama, Doncic, Kyrie, Jaden Hardy, hopefully we sign Christian Wood, Josh Green. Just saying, man, we're gonna look a lot more official if we can pull that off, man. But thank you for the super chat again, bro. Oh damn, hold on. Rel with a super chat, bro. Appreciate it, dog. Wow. Nuts. That's nuts. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. Rel says no Wood, Luka, or Kyrie. Hey, like I had said earlier, I don't even think Christian Wood was gonna get more than 15 minutes, so you might as well sit out. I had tweeted that out. I was like, what's the point of even playing? Like, just sit out. Not like Kid is gonna give you 25 minutes a night. There's no point. Dan, what's up? Dan says, Kid is completely out of his depth. It really is. And it's sad. It's sad to see someone make such a 180. How is that even remotely possible? How can you go from being, being one of the coaches that was like, dang, he made him play defense. We don't even play defense. It's not like Dorian Finney-Smith is that big of a difference. We have roughly the same team, and yet just incapable to play defense. That's the other thing. Since the Miami Heat game, right? I go way back. Go look at the Miami Heat game. That was probably like the last time we held an opponent to under 100 points. I don't know if the Clippers game with Kyrie, we held them to under 100. Doubt it. But it was the Heat. I feel like the Heat was the last time we held any opponent to under 100. That is nuts. And that is what Jason Kidd's supposed to be here for. Right? That and developing players. Where's the defense? Where's our winning ways? It's sad, bro. I know Wood. He has right foot soreness, bro. Right foot soreness. Go back to Twitter. Is right foot soreness. Everybody's getting right foot soreness. I wonder why. It's like a cool way to say no Luka, no Kyrie, no Seawood, but a basketball game is still. So if you're on Twitter by any chance, you go to Mavs PR, they update what happens with status, like the Mavs player status. Here they announced 29. Listen to tonight's game for right foot. Back to the comments here. Dan says, what's our potential percentage looking like in the lottery if we take? Great question. So I'm not sure if this should be the updated one, but judging by, if you look at the standings at worst, like if you were to properly tank, right? Like say we properly tank, we try to lose every game out here. At worst, we could be like in the 8th to worst best team. I mean, 8th to worst record. I'm not saying 8th to 9th ranked worst record. There we go. 8th to 9th ranked worst record. But if we really tank and we tank well, and at best, we could probably be top 5 with the top 5 worst record, right? So you look at this right here. Okay, this one. So you see here, Houston, this is just, I guess, last year's. Houston, with a 20-62 record, they had a 14% chance of winning the lottery. Shows you the percentages. 14%, whatever, right? So the top 3 teams with the top 3 worst records all have 14%. Say we're fifth, right? We luckily get the fifth worst record. You got a 10.5% chance to get the number one pick. We're 8th or 9th. That's where the Lakers and San Antonio would be from this year. We have a 6 to 4% chance winning the lottery. Here's my thing. I would much rather tank this season, get you a top 10 pick. Hopefully it's top 5. Say you got the 5th best odds at 10%. Pray that you top 2. If you top 2, you can either get Scooter or you get Victor. And at that point, it's like, all right, Luka, look at us. You know what I'm saying? So those are the odds if we were able to get that. You know, it's kind of weird talking about that during the season. It's like, not sure, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like at this point, it's something to really talk about. It's something to really take into consideration. Dan says, problem is Mark Cuban is really buddy with Kidd. Going to be a messy situation. At this point, bro, like, not like I don't care about Jason Kidd or what he's done for us. Doesn't matter. Like, appreciate everything Jason Kidd has done for us. But at this point, bro, it's about Luka and making sure that we are a successful team for Luka, right? Yeah, we could play into the. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and look at the poll. If y'all haven't voted on the poll, and if you haven't liked the video, definitely leave a like. But if you look at the poll, out of 4 votes, y'all are split. Half of y'all want to tank, half of y'all want to go and make the play-in. Here's the thing. Again, this is a different kind of pregame show. It's not my usual spiel. This is a little bit different because we just got a different vibe tonight. Not the ideal vibe tonight. It is what it is. None of our star players our 3 best players are not playing tonight. Put it like that. Let's look at the Mavs schedule. And you tell me, let's take off our blinders, let's take off our homerisms, right? And let's legitimately look at what we think we can actually do. Tonight, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Desmond Bane is going to want to show up because he's TCU bred and born, right? Probably going to lose tonight. 3 of our best players are out. San Antonio Spurs. If we have Kyrie or Luka, we should win. We're without Luka and Kyrie. San Antonio Spurs got some young studs over there. I can see us dropping that game. I don't see Luka coming back. I don't see Luka coming back by San Antonio. I don't know about Kyrie. That game is potentially losable, which is crazy. Lakers, whether Luka is back, and if he does come back for this game, I doubt he's going to be 100%. Lakers have the best defense since the All-Star break, and they've been playing really well. And what they have is a bunch of players that we need. We need size. They got size. They got players that can go get a rebound. And we're playing in LA. And they're fighting for a playoff. What are we fighting for? I can see us dropping to LA. Then Memphis. Maybe that's when Luka comes back. In a potential rusty Luka return, you expect them to be able to get us over the hump and beat Memphis? I don't think so. Golden State, by this point, that means that's 4 losses in a row. We'd be 34-38. Golden State, at this point, I think they're going to have to figure it out. Either they're going to be a good team or they're not. They're a horrible road team. We could potentially win that game with a healthy Kyrie and Luka. That's kind of a toss-up to me. But it is the Warriors, and I feel like we can still take it. Because they might be turning it around. Charlotte, we should be able to win these games. I don't see us winning that Sunday one in Charlotte at 12 p.m. Last time we played in Charlotte, we got mollywopped. I remember last year, we got our ass kicked by the Hornets. I could see us splitting that. So then, say we lost to the Golden State Warriors and we split. That means we'd be 35-39. Then Indiana. That's how we played against them last time. They beat us. We're going to beat them in Indiana. Philadelphia. They're going to want to get some get back. Maybe we could beat Philadelphia in Philly. Miami. They remember last time we played them and we shut them out. We're going to be able to beat them. Atlanta, we may or may not be able to beat them. Trae Young has been balling lately. Have you seen the Hawks? They are playing inspired basketball. Sacramento Kings, we ain't beating them. Maybe you could beat Chicago, and then maybe you could beat San Antonio. But at this point, it would have been 35 and 39. Hey, we lose. That's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Then you'd probably be 38 and 44 to end the year. Is that what we want to do? 38 and 44 to end the year. That looks nuts. Yeah, y'all tell me though, man. Like, I'm usually the guy that's extremely optimistic about the team, optimistic about what we got in front of us. But it is hard. Even with Kyrie and Luka, we've been losing games. It's not like they solved the problem. And the problem is Jason Kidd's inability to lead the team. And a person that has the inability to help you win games is not have the ability to be a coach. Like that. Sorry. Noe says, I just can't fathom tanking. I get we have a chance for a great good pick, but I can't wrap my head tanking just my opinion. I agree, bro. With Luka, you shouldn't be tanking. But when you look at it from a holistic perspective, right? If we lose that draft pick, that's a draft pick we could have gotten a player that we could leverage to go get someone else, or we could get Scooter or Victor, right? There's some positives there. You can help build your roster, because right now, the way the roster is constructed, it is tough to get out of it. And to get out of it, you got to build through the draft. Nix, what's up? What's good? What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Rich says, what's up, all? Hey, man, I'm sorry about the pregame show. I know we got a couple of minutes left, but hang in there with me. I'll definitely have a better pregame show come Wednesday. It'll be a full one. And hopefully I have We Talk Mavs on Friday before the Lakers game. RC, I think Luka and Kai will be back against the Lakers. You can only hope, man. You can only hope. It's just Luka and Kyrie enough to beat the Lakers. A healthy Luka, and this is my concern. That quad area, bro. That quad area is not an easy injury to just kind of be like, oh, I'm good to go. It is a weird injury. But with today's medicine, for an athlete like Luka, maybe it's a lot easier. But you got Wood and Kyrie sitting out for right fist. It is different. Why are they sitting out? You got Markieff Morris talking about make it make sense on Twitter. What are the timetables for Luka, Kyrie, Wood? Okay, so I said this whenever Luka went out against the Pelicans. What is it, a quad strain? I'm assuming that's what it is. If it was grade 1, you're looking at a week. If it was grade 2, you're looking at 6 weeks. I'm talking about like the max. Luka has been out for how much now? How long has Luka been out? Okay, so Luka's been out since the New Orleans game. That's November 8th. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's been out 5 days. 5 days since he last played. Week would be against San Antonio. Maybe he could return against San Antonio. And they said it's really just discomfort. So it really just depends on Luka when he wants to return. As far as Kyrie and Wood, it's just right foot soreness. Once the soreness goes away, I guess they'll be good to go. It's weird. It's weird. Charlotte looks like the only clear-cut wins. You would think so. But I remember Charlotte whooped our ass last year. I remember in Charlotte too. Malcolm, what's good, bro? He says, I'm probably the only one that still have faith in his coaching staff, even with the big problems on the defensive side. I believe Mavs will end up in the 5th seed in the playoffs. Let's get healthy. Oh man, Malcolm, I appreciate your optimism. It's just tough, man, because here's the thing. Trends are trends, and we've been trending in the direction that Kid does not play his best lineups. Kid does not rely on his best players outside of Luka and Kyrie. He utilizes worst players to play in the crucial times. Example, that I had Christian Wood out there, Powell out there. Dwight Powell, for whatever reason, if he doesn't miss assignments, cool, that's great. But what does he give you? You know what I'm saying? At least Christian Wood can deflect the ball, can block a shot, get you a rebound, make a shot. Dwight Powell can just set a really good pick. About it, and he takes good fouls. It's just Jason Kidd entirely this entire season been probably the biggest disappointment. That's unfortunate for him. I like Kidd, but I have to call it what it is, and he has been a massive disappointment this year. Let me go ahead and just end this poll that we got up here. 6 votes, 67% of y'all still want to go to the play-in. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I'm just like, if you tell me if we tank and we go get Scooter or Victor, I'd much rather do that. That way next year we can be a top 2 seed. That's how I look at it. We go for a play-in, we lose the pick, we lose in the playoffs, and it's just like bad vibes. At least with tanking, you have like this semblance of like, and that poll right quick. Is there a world where J. Kidd steps down as an assistant and the Mavs hire more like Nick Nurse? My mic acting up. All right, hopefully my mic is working. I unplugged it and plugged it back in. So you know how this thing goes. Is one of those things that no matter what I do, we'll always find a way to mess up. All right, let me get back to the comments here. Where's it at? Appreciate it, Nick. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna keep my eye on it and hopefully it's working. Rich Case, nobody plays defense in the NBA. That is true. But you need it come playoff time. And it's just like, I don't know if we're gonna just eventually turn the switch on, Kidd is a different, I'm assuming, coach in the playoffs. I hope so, bro. I hope so. I really do. I'm actually relying on y'all to give me the confidence because I just feel like there really isn't much to lean into right now, There's no Luka. You can't even get a semblance of when he could return, and then you got Kyrie with the foot issues. It's tough. Best community service. Oh, talking about defense. Malcolm, the question is, are they even going to make the play-in? Mike, much better. Thanks, bro. That's a question, man. Like, do we even... I don't know, man. I don't know. And 67% of y'all want to still make the play-in. It's just, do y'all want to make the play-in just for the sake of making it? Or do y'all want to tank this year? It's been a rough season. Let's all be honest. It's been a very rough, very heavy season. Why not we just tank it and then we get better, man. We get better. And then say you get like Victor Wembanyama, right? You can still leverage Kyrie for a sign and trade situation and go get you more players. There is a way to go about this depending on how Nico goes about it. There's a way to get better in the offseason, but there's also a chance that Luka could get really healthy. And if you make it into the play-in, Luka could just go off and get you to a Western Conference Finals, could get you to the NBA Finals. He's that good. It's just all season have we seen Luka be able to stay healthy because he's been having like nagging injuries all season. So I just hope he comes back 100%. I really do. And if we are going to get a playoff seed, I don't want to be in the play-in. I'd much rather have the 5th seed or something like that. Thought I slept through the first segment. No segments. I didn't do no segments today. We just talking, man. So anything you want to talk about, we can get through it. The only segment I've done is just the over-under. I guess that we can do a prediction one. Yeah, let's do a prediction one here in a bit. Malcolm says, yes, Mavs will be in the playoffs, not playing. All right. I hope so, man. Miller from Alabama. Ah, yes, right. The players. Man, we need to do, I'll wait to see. All right. What is our schedule? Let me see something. Let me take y'all over real quick. So look at this. All right. So by next week, so we're Monday. Next Monday. Y'all, someone remind me in the chat come next Monday. If we lose all these next 4 games, right? If we lose these next 4 games, we need to start considering draft prospects. And we need to start like digging into that. That's all I'm gonna say. Because right now, with the way this season has been going, it's been causing
emotional damage
to you, to I, to everybody in between. I'm just saying. RC, if the Mavs make it to the first round and Kid starts Powell game 1, that will tell you if any adjustments will be made by Kid. And you know he's starting, bro. You know he started, man. You know. You know he's starting, bro. All right, man. Let's do a quick prediction of tonight's game. Let me take y'all to the screen over here as we normally do. And let's I don't know why I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna play the detective music and we're gonna get beneath the surface. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at Mavs versus Grizz odds. I didn't even do an underdog lineup. I don't know if I still have time for that. Do I still have time for that? I doubt I have time for that. All right, here's the betting odds. This should be the updated version. Oh, what? The Mavs are dogs by 4 points? That's nuts. It's like Vegas don't want to take a chance. That's interesting. Vegas doesn't want to take a chance. Huh. That is interesting. Let me go with... I just don't see us winning tonight. I'm being completely honest with you. But if we're 4-point dogs, we're 4-point dogs. I'm gonna say Mavs 10. No, that's way too much. 104. Grizzlies 112. That's my prediction. They got a good team, man. It's not like I'm trying to say, oh, the Mavs, you know. I mean, to say that we'll lose by 8, I think that's kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? We should definitely lose by more. Because in the last game, the Grizzlies were missing so many threes, and then some dude named Roddy, who plays basketball like I do, he just came in and just muddied up the game. And we expect the Mavs to be able to pick up the pieces and whatnot. Did you check out my wish list? I haven't, bro. I've been working all morning. I came straight here to do it, but I'll definitely go back. I will go back, and as I'm watching the game, I'll respond to your wish list. I only say that because Kid did sit Powell. Did sit Powell during the playoffs. I only said that because Kid did sit Powell down in the playoffs last season, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he did. He did. Did he? I think he did. Yeah. The pressure's on Kid now. These last few games will determine his future. Vegas isn't in the habit of losing. That is very true. Very true. And Kid needs to already be on the chopping block. Take that much. All right, I think I got a few seconds to make a pick. I got till 6:40. Dang. Points. Rebounds. Assists. Assists. I need a Mav. Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway with more than 20 points. We'll make a $5 one. Confirm it. And it is in. All right. I did no research. I'm just praying that it worked. I'm just praying that it worked. Anyway, guys, looks like the game is about to start. Sorry about like the short pregame show. Is only what I was able to do. Appreciate y'all being out here. We'll do another one Wednesday against the Spurs. It'll be a full one, and let's be ready to like really vent in that one, man. I need all y'all's energy. So anyway, guys, being boy TGK, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all so much. Let's go Mavs. Yeah, let's go Mavs.